I recently heard a story about a man who was stuck on the top of a high building in a bustling city. He was stuck on the rooftop and didn't have much to be able to get people's attention. He had some money in his wallet and he began to drop $1 bills and $20 bills and even $100 bills from the roof of this building, hoping that someone would look up to see where this money was coming from and eventually come to his rescue. But much to his dismay, no one looked up. They picked up the money from the ground, smiled, and went on their happy way. Finally, this man who was stuck on these buildings found some rocks, and he began to throw little rocks down from the top of this building. And very quickly, once he started pegging people in the head, they began to look up, trying to figure out where these rocks were coming from. I began to think about humanity and how we treat God oftentimes. Many times we pick up the blessings that He drops upon us without ever looking up, wondering where they came from, without ever looking up to give our attention to God and to even say thank you for daily loading us with benefits. It's how we treat God many times. Job understood that sometimes the blessings that come from God come along with rocks, stones that hit us in the head. It's an interesting idea because the Bible tells us that Job said, "The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away, but blessed be the name of the Lord." I think that needs to be our attitude today. How many times do we realize that we're blessed and we're highly favored, but yet we never lift up our eyes unto the heavens and say, "Lord, thank you for daily loading me with benefits and with blessings." I believe that it is important that we understand that God oftentimes will use those rocks that hit us in the head, those things that really get our attention, those painful times in our life, to realign us to where we need to be. And so that we remember that we look unto Him, the author and the finisher of our faith. God bless you today. And I believe that it would be a benefit for all of us every day that we live, as we're living our lives for God, that we take time every day to lift up our eyes to the heavens and say, "God, I thank you for the blessings that you've dropped down on me, that you've rained down upon me. But I also thank you for the rocks, the hard times that you have used to get my attention, to get me to where I needed to be in my life." God bless you today as you lift up your eyes to the hills from whence cometh your help. We know that our help cometh from the Lord. God bless you. Shalom.